Alright, we should be live.
We are.
Alright, what's up everybody, Ghostpaw here, and I'm featured with the lovely... Oh, crap. There we go. I have Crow with me, Deadly Horror, and Rainer. So, thank you guys for being here with me today.
Hello, Rainer. I'm finally back home.
Sorry, a little passion shit.
So, what's going on for tonight?
Not much.
I'm still sorry about missing your stream, Rainer.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
You bastard.
Go ahead, lots of fun.
Yeah.
I had a bad day Friday.
What happened?
My girlfriend broke up with me.
Oh yeah.
That's alright.
Fuck her. Someone's better there and deserves you, man. Simple.
I tried doing that to her, but it didn't work.
That's alright.
So she's free for me then, eh?
Damn, that's
Hello,
cold.
clowns.
I'm joking, Jesus.
So, any particular plans for tonight?
No, just going to be hanging out with you fine gentlemen, anybody else who joins, and going to be giving some updates on what's going on with me and the channel.
It's gonna be an orgy.
Oh, yeah.
Before some sitting
All
here
right.
in my room, cracking my toes.
Before we get into
in my room here.
Yeah, before we get into anything else, real quick, just giving out this little tidbit for all the viewers. Recently, I quit my job as a security officer because, believe me, it sucks. And I'm going to be moving up to a different position within the same facility. Because of that, I had to do a lot of testing, physicals, blood and immunization stuff. It was a lot of running around and poking and whatnot. So, as much fun as that was, I was completely wiped out this week, so apologies for not having any videos up, but everything's back on track. I feel well rested. I'm feeling actually a lot less stressed out than I was when I originally started doing this stuff, by like a ton. I haven't had any sleep paralysis issues, and I've actually been getting like 8 hours of sleep. It's been pretty nice. So with that all being said, everything's going to come back. We're going to be hitting videos strong just about every day, and the live streams are going to continue like they are. The only reason I pushed yesterday's video to today was because I had to do something with my family yesterday. So, but normally they're going to be on Saturdays. So everything's going to be cool. Everything's going to be great, and we should be rocking 100% come tomorrow morning. But in terms of work schedule, I haven't gotten one yet because I don't start until next Monday. With that being said, I'll have to kind of rearrange things, but it shouldn't really affect the channel too much. In fact, it should help things out because I should be working the PM shift, which would be like from 3 p.m. my time till 11 p.m. So either before or after I go to work, I should have plenty of time and quiet space to be able to work on a video and have that published for you guys. And if need be, I'll do what I did before and do a bunch of videos in a day, just a big record session, and then just print them off, as we go. But we'll just see how everything goes.
That's what I have to do tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm gonna get Clown Smirk in here.
Right on. Other than that, I hope all of you are having a wonderful Mother's Day. Those of you who are celebrating it, those of you who are not, my apologies. It's good to see you all. Missed you all very much.
Yeah, I wasn't able to celebrate today. I'm in city 3 hours away in a drive, 3 hours
Wait,
drive
what?
away.
What's so
And
special?
studying for an exam tomorrow morning.
Yeah, what's so special about today?
Oh, today
Mother's
is
Day?
Mother's Day for those of you who are here in the States. I don't know if it's worldwide.
Well,
No.
my mom can go fuck
That
herself.
Okay.
was like a month ago for them.
Ah, gotcha. So, how's everybody else doing?
Doing alright.
Shite.
Getting through some finals. Got a chemistry final tomorrow morning. Got a presentation to do right after that.
Right on.
Yeah, I gotta dress up in a suit and tie, go do that exam first, and then the presentation right after.
For the communications?
No, for research, it sucks.
No, we had to do the same thing for our communications class.
Yeah,
That was fun.
Give me one
yeah, I'm in
second.
college at the moment still, and I have a biology final the next morning on Tuesday at 7 a.m. my time.
Right on.
Lovely. Ugh.
One thing I find funny
Nothing,
about
nothing like waking up at 5:30 in the morning before the crack of dawn and being great. I'm gonna go find out what plants are made of.
Yep.
I do that every day. I wake up at 5:30 for school.
I used to do that, but I can't do that no more.
How can
I
someone's
can't.
day get any worse?
Luckily, I get off Tuesday,
Oh, right on. Are you like?
election day.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm glad to
That.
hear you so have a good fucking day. I
I'll be
lost two fucking
recording
friends.
all.
What's up now?
I'll probably be like recording all day Tuesday.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the hay after I'm done with that biology exam, then wake up again and try to get done some more writing.
Whatever you got to do, buddy.
And move out day for my apartment is next Saturday, so gotta make sure everything's clean again and head on out.
Yeah. Whenever I was going to college, I was getting up at like 3 p.m. going to work, coming home for about half an hour, and then going to class. And I had to stay there for a couple hours, about 4 hours. Just because of the way everything was just set up. Then I got to go home, sleep for a little bit, and then go back to work. It was awful. And somewhere in between there, eat and all that fun stuff.
Tell Clown Smirk I'm getting ready to send him the link.
I know this is kind of random, but I wanted to say it for a while. I feel like Ghostpaw could be the next MCP in a lot
Yeah,
of
right,
ways.
dude. No way.
From the way you narrate to your particular voice set to how you apply sound effects as well as applying terminology and music within your videos. It's a whole list of elements you have to put into a good narration story, and I feel like you tackle it head on and do it really well.
Well, as much as I appreciate that, I don't want to be put up on a pedestal like that. Not that you are. I'm just saying because I want to do this for fun. You know what I mean? And if I can, and I'm sure like everybody else here, if I can make a difference in someone's life, whether it makes it a little bit creepier or a little bit better, that's what I'm here for. Not you know. But I have to say that I really appreciate everything that MCP does and him and his whole group, just because they really were the ones who set the tone for everything that was going on. And I'm sure there were people before him, but at the same time, they're like kind of like the pioneers in the narration game. Especially Rob Dyke. That was man,
Yeah.
that would have been great to be a part of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
they already made the compilation video together with all those YouTubers.
Hmm.
I need to watch it.
Wait, when did it come out?
Tomorrow.
Does it come out tomorrow?
I don't like.
I need to
I don't
see
mean it's Rob Dyke or anything. I love Rob Dyke, and like I just couldn't watch his narration.
it. You feel it's too monotone?
Yeah.
It's part of the way he does his show, though. Seriously Strange is meant to be really serious. And the last time he made a joke, it didn't really like catch on really well. He has a podcast with one of the YouTubers who he promoted, Kaylee Elise, I believe her name is. Yeah, Kaylee Elise. He runs a podcast with her that used to be called the Shadowcast. Now it's under the same name, Seriously Strange. It's a lot less serious. They go a little bit in depth on on both of their shows, and they get to be a lot more fun outside of the actual show Seriously Strange, or for Kaylee Elise's case, her channel. A lot of their stuff is a little more on the serious note,
Hmm.
but things like the podcast is more for them to have fun. Me and my YouTube channel, it will definitely have some of its darker moments just like theirs, but I do want to leave the spot open for us to have some fun. That's why I had the stream on Friday and why that will be a continuing thing for my channel. And I will
That's
continue to have the podcasts. I'm going to be moving my old blog podcast from SoundCloud to YouTube simply because SoundCloud is weird. I don't
hmm.
understand it.
Well, it sounds good, man. Hope everything keeps going strong for you.
and
Mhm.
and I think I might start doing a few narrations here and there, but I want to try to avoid my own stories unless there's a demand for it.
Oh,
I
I'm
have a
sure there will be.
I have a collab coming up with the unit here soon.
Yeah, dude, I really love your guys' work together.
I never really voice my collaborations until the content's out there just for confidentiality. And
Mm.
because some of these people are very influential in the horror community, and putting a dot like that out there would be blacklisting myself, and that's not a good idea in any situation, whether it's just fun or if it is for business.
Hey, Deadly, did Clown get a an invite? You know?
Yeah, I sent it to him.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. With a few more stories coming up. I have a whole list of them, and there will be very special stories coming out to go a little bit in depth. Some that are a bit real, some that are a bit more on the imaginative side. I don't want to get too much into details as they're not fully done yet. But I
Hmm.
can tell you right now, there will be stories coming out to detail a bit more on Crow's backstory, which will be a little bit real, but not too far from the truth. I
Yeah,
believe
what about
I believe everyone will enjoy Crow's wonderful story,
I can't wait to see my origin story you're making.
and and then we have Deadlies. Both of these gentlemen will be receiving their own stories by me. I don't normally do them very often, and I usually go head in every time I do them. So be on the lookout for those very soon. As soon as I get back to writing within the next 2 weeks, they should be ready, and you
Sounds good.
should hear about them very soon.
Speaking of great stuff that's coming up, I'm actually going to be doing as soon as I get 200 subscribers, and just for everybody who's listening right now, you're going to get a heads up. I'm going to be doing a Amazon gift card giveaway for 200 subscribers. It's going to be along with another story by H.P. Lovecraft because I really owe it to him for seeing me down the path to where I'm going to right now. He's really the one who his work kindled the flame for my bizarre, stories. So with that being said, it's going to be a $50 gift card, and possibly, if everything goes well, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, T-shirts are going to be coming in soon. I have somebody working on one right now. They're supposed to be getting back to me soon, so hopefully those will be up. But the lucky recipient of the Amazon gift card is also going to be getting the T-shirt, the very first T-shirt, and for that. Um, so those of you who watch my videos and who are listening right now, you have a chance to do that. I'm going to put up a video soon explaining the rules to that. But first, I have to hit 200 subscribers, so it's going to be a little bit, but I think that'll be pretty cool.
I've
Okay,
been
I will be doing a shout out here right now. You think I'm kidding, but I'm not.
Well,
Oh
I'm
wait,
really,
I already did. I'm gonna do another one then.
I'm really hoping that this T-shirt thing comes to fruition because the buddy who's working on it is a good friend of mine, and he does really great artwork. Um, and he came up to me, he was like, "Hey, I'm working on something for you. If you want to use it for your channel." I was like, "Actually, I have somebody else working on a new logo, but I'm looking for somebody for T-shirt stuff. If you want to do that, so it's going to be kind of a mix of the two. So I'm really looking
I'm,
forward to seeing."
I have an idea for apparel.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get it's like creepypasta characters on the back of it, like a zip-up hoodie,
Mm-hmm.
and then like put my logo on the front of it.
I'm afraid my laptop will be quitting on me here soon. It just froze, so
Uh-oh.
I will be entering back into the stream in just a moment.
Okie dokie. For those of you listening right now, the reason why I say you guys are getting a heads up is because not only do you know about that's coming up right now, but I'm kind of going to give you a little bit of insight of what's going to be doing. I kind of got, well, not kind of, I got the idea from one of the other channels that I watch, which is Your Maker, and within the series of my videos, I'm going to be putting a little letter and a number in the corner. You'll have to find it of the videos, and you'll have to put them in sequential order from week 1 till whatever. And as soon as I get the phrase or whatever, you guys can send it to me, and we'll figure out who it is that's going to be winning. So, pretty much, you'll just have to watch my videos.
I would do it, but nah, wouldn't be fair.
But yeah, man, I mean, go ahead.
Cause like that stuff, I'm like good at spotting little things in like malicious places. Like it comes right out to me first thing I see.
I also have to apologize to anybody who sent me stuff recently to work on. If I haven't gotten back to you in an email, I apologize. I try to get back to everybody as soon as I can. But because of everything that was happening this week, don't think that I'm ignoring you. Please don't. I'm always here if you guys want to talk, if you want to chit-chat. But like this whole week has just been really hectic, and so there's stories coming out that are viewer submissions. They will be coming out. So those of you who have sent me stuff, please don't think that I'm trying to ignore you or haven't gotten back to you. I apologize. I will get back to you as soon as possible. But anybody here watch the live stream I did with my friend Curly Sue Cat? Like, I know Deadly hasn't, but those of you who have watched it, if you guys really like that, I'm going to be featuring my friend Curly Sue Cat. He's going to be coming back. This next week is going to be my good friend Android. We're going to be playing Don't Starve together. So hopefully that'll be pretty good. I apologize for I was reviewing the footage too. I didn't realize because it was coming in so clear on my screen, and I didn't really look at the channel, that it was coming in really choppy and laggy. So there were times where it was like kind of off sync and it was acting all weird. So I'm gonna hopefully find something else that's better for streaming in terms of that. So hopefully Don't Starve will be a little bit better. I haven't played Don't Starve, so you'll have to bear with me. I should probably pick it up at some point, just so I don't look like a chicken running with its head cut off trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, I really miss, like, talking to everybody and getting to sit down and, it's been a long time since I've actually had a discussion with everybody. Was recently talking to an EMT friend of mine, and we were talking about some pretty interesting stories. We were going back and forth, horror stories that we've experienced out in the field. And here where I live, there's a town not too far from us. It's kind of like a small little mountain town, and there is a sanitarium that's still there. It's no longer a sanitarium. It's, I think, low-income housing, or I don't want to say disability home, but a home for. I'll just leave it as low-income housing because I don't know for sure what it is. But anyway, we were talking about that place recently. It's called the Sequoia Dawn. So for any of you who want to look up the history behind that, go right on ahead. It's located in California. I'm gonna leave it at that. But the Sequoia Dawn is by far known as one of the most haunted places within where we live, like in our county. And the reason for that being was because it was a sanitarium at one point, and because now anytime people go to live up there, they usually tend to have mental health issues, whether it's from having easy access to methamphetamine and all that stuff, or just because of the fact that they're growing insane because that place is scary as hell. And the reason for that being is because there's still a lot of going-ons in that place that people don't know about. And one of the stories he was telling me was that they had a unit go up, which, you know, the EMTs were going up there to check on a elderly woman who she was having palpitations. They were looking for her. Nobody could find her. Somebody said they heard screaming, ouch, ouch, my chest hurts. So the residents called, requested a unit up there. EMTs went up with TCSO, which is, the sheriff's office. They went looking for this individual. One of the EMTs went and found one of the nurses that was down there and asked, hey, she wasn't a nurse, she was like the receptionist, but they wear scrubs. Anyway, that minor details. Went up and was like, hey, where's this lady at? And they're like, okay, we think she's in room whatever. So he goes up there, and they're looking for this lady. They come back trying to figure out where it is that they got sent to. They come back to the receptionist desk. They're looking for people. They finally get a hold of an apartment manager, and they're like, hey, we're still trying to find this lady. He's like, okay, well, we haven't had any complaints, and we don't know why you guys are up here. So they get into this huge thing, and eventually they're like, well, the receptionist here said that this lady lives in such and such room. He's like, we don't have a front desk. There's no receptionist that's up here. What are you talking about? This spot has been free to come in and go, as you know, for like the longest time. So like crap like that happens all the time. They said that they're down in the basement. There's a disposable place, like a furnace, where they used to cremate the bodies. That's still active. Like you can still turn it on and everything. It still works. While they were going through there, I mean, like the image is like you walk into this room and there's pretty much racks everywhere where they used to hang bodies, right? It's huge. And right in the center of the room, there's this big furnace, you know, with the swinging hinges and everything. And there's no lights down there, except for like maybe one light bulb. And they said they have to go in there all the time because there's a lot of people who like to go in there, hang out. You call them squatters. They like to go in there and sleep. And that gets pretty intense, you know, thinking about that. So if you guys ever want to look it up, go ahead. It's the Sequoia Dawn, and here in California. I don't want to give too much out.
In Cali.
Yep. Cali. Cal.
I tweeted you out, by the way.
What? Why?
What? I tweeted the stream out, like the YouTube.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna do the same.
I thought you like maybe found like my like location. You were like, oh hey, we're Ghostpaw.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to a person. That's kind of like privacy invasion. So trust me, my Twitter says it wrong all the time, and I'm glad for it.
Yeah, I have to disable that, man. I get paranoid thinking that people know where I live.
Fremont, California. I don't know why, but it does. So.
I want to bring up one thing. Crow is being displayed for everyone to see on the stream just completely.
Right now. Wait. Where?
Like instead of alternating between the icons, he's showing up as the main cover for the stream. I like it.
Why does that happen all the time, man?
I don't know.
It's just because they, you know, the stream loves you, Crow. Just, that's it.
Not many things, D.
I got an interesting topic to say.
What is love?
Alright, so...
I've been asking that question for ages. No answer.
I could like talk all day about this crazy, weird paranormal shit that happens up here if you guys want. I mean, I don't know if there's anything you guys would like to add. I don't want to like be hogging up all the airtime.
Oh, I have plenty.
I got one.
I'll,
I've got a
I'll,
lot.
I'll let Deadly go first, though.
Well, here recently, I've been noticing a lot of spiritual activity again in my house.
Oh yeah.
And, like, right now, I don't feel it, but, like, a while ago, I was watching Top 15s, surprisingly. And I was sitting here eating popcorn and watching this video, and then all of a sudden, I just
Fine.
feel chill running down my back.
Uh,
And then, like, the thing is also trying to make me sleep deprived. Like, I've noticed, like, I'll feel the presence, like, right before I go to sleep, and then I have to quickly get on my phone because, like, the presence is bothering me a lot more here recently, and, like, I'll hurry up and, like, jump into a call with Crow or Rainer, all of them, just so, like, I'll wait till it leaves, and, like, yeah, well, and, like, I used to sleep with somebody on the call with me,
mhm.
so I made sure that I didn't get attacked or anything.
Is it becoming more and more intrusive in your life? Like, is it making itself known more?
Well, yes and no. Like, I've been waking up with scratches, but not here recently. I mean, like, a few weeks ago I was.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, one thing I don't realize that I noticed, like, a few months ago. Well, since I'm an empath, and I was first dabbling around in it, and I was soul traveling around my house, I noticed
Mm-hmm.
a spirit. I slammed him down, and I read his mind, and he said, "More spirits will come." And that it still runs a chill down my back when I say it, but
Jeez, man.
yeah, I'm just waiting to see what happens. Like, my energy being drained on Sundays hasn't been happening for a while, but cross my fingers, knock on wood, hopefully I didn't just jinx myself.
Well, you need to make sure well, I mean, you have been. I like to keep that in mind. See what else happens. I mean, not that I mean, I sound like an asshole here. Like, I would love to see what happens next. You know?
Yeah, I
Not
know.
that I want anything to happen to you or
Same
anything.
here.
A good friend of mine, he suffers from sleep paralysis quite a bit, but he has lucid dreams when he does it. So there have been a couple times where he says that he's woken up in the middle of the night or whatever time, but woken up whenever he wakes, gets up, and he sees people standing at the foot of his bed trying to climb into bed with him, and that's fucking scary. I mean, thinking about that, like,
I would punch somebody
yeah.
and be like, "Bitch, get the fuck out of here."
It sounds like my segment Fight or Give Up over on my stream. What you want?
Come at me, huh?
So okay. I was it was a few years ago. It was I was just got into my first relationship with my first girlfriend, and I was still living in the tin can. Well, when she and I were together, she used to come over early to my house, and the routine was she'd come over, she'd just come in because the door was never locked. Um, she'd come into bed with me, crawl into bed, and she'd like snuggle up with me. It was fun, and that was pretty much the way it was for like the longest time. Well, one day she comes over, and I'm like, oh, okay. I scoot over a little bit on the bed because I was hogging the edge of the bed. Get back to the middle of the bed, and I hear the door open. I'm just like, I'm just gonna, stay asleep. Whatever. We'll wake up in a little while. Well, I feel somebody crawl in the bed with me, and all I feel is this giant man's hand come up and start like rubbing my chest and like getting all close to me, and I'm like, dude, am I like going crazy, or does my girlfriend have some big fucking hands? And then real up close to my ear here. Hey, baby, what's up? I shoot the fuck up. I turn over. It's my fucking friend Andrew. He's like, "What's up, man? What are you doing?" It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like half asleep, and like, dude, what the hell are you doing in my house? He's like, "Dude, we've been up out drinking all night. You come and hang out with us." I'm like, "Dude, no, get the fuck out of my house. I'm gonna go back to bed." Let me tell you about some scary shit right there, man.
Oh, I don't know where to start with some of my experiences because I'm schizophrenic and it's kind of hard for me to sometimes discern between what's real and what's fake.
Mhm.
But there are some that are very hard to deny. Or at least they can be explained, but only to a certain degree. Man, where should I start? That's a big question, unfortunately. Um, I guess one of the big places I want to start is one of the last hallucinations I ever truly had visibly. I see shadows all the time, and some of them are really weird and
Mhm.
lengthy, but that's nothing. It's normal for me, I guess. It's fine. They don't bug me. I offer them popcorn sometimes, and sometimes it vanishes, so if they're happy, I'm happy. But there was one instance where I remember waking up. I was there's a biological process with humans where their body freezes up at night to
Mhm.
prevent them from moving around, called sleep paralysis. It's during part of sleep. If you wake up during that process in your sleep, your body is in paralysis and you are incapable of movement.
Right.
So sometimes whenever you're in that state, your mind is in a state between dreams and reality, and things can begin to merge. Well, they merge for the worse in one of those cases. For most people, Five Nights at Freddy's won't scare them, and I didn't even know about this at the time. In fact, this happened way before the franchise ever was truly made public or created, for that matter.
Mhm.
But there was a figure, the only closest thing I could compare it to would be the Nightmare Bear figure from the last game in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Just something with razor sharp teeth, drills on the end of its paws for claws. But instead of ready to rip out my throat with its claws, it raised a knife above its head and was ready to decapitate mine. Rather than walk, it floated over to me, almost like as if it was part of the Five Nights at Freddy's mechanic, and told me with a graveled and almost robotic voice for me to count to three. And I closed my eyes and did just that. I verbally counted one, two, and I hesitated on the last number because I began to feel musky breath and a rotten stench, almost to the scent of rotten cheese and blood on my neck. And he says, "Do it." And then I finally said, with a release, three, and I opened my eyes slowly, and it was gone. And once I had fully gained realization that it was I finally tried to move and was able to do so.
Huh. Yeah.
That's the unnerving part, is the fact that it's part of a major franchise that millions of people have seen and been terrified by, yet this happened to me before I even knew of the franchise.
Hey,
That's why
Rainer.
whenever I was playing the games and I had fun with it, I saw that creature and said nope to the creation and left it.
Hey, it sounds to me, man, that you need to start suing some bitches, cause.
Copyright.
Oh, it's all right. Kaufman can have his franchise.
Well, he also has a new game out.
Oh, FNAF World. Who
No, he
would
has
want
another one.
that?
What is it?
It's let's see. Let's see, let me check right fast. I can't. But let's see, Lizzie. What was it? It was, oh my god. I can't think, but do you know, there's a game you can play that, it's it's like, you, say this poem out, and it's, like, about this woman that scratches you. Like the
Hmm.
cat lady. Have you ever heard of it?
It's possible. Is it like did Mark play it? Because I mostly watched those videos from him.
No, it's like an old, it's like a horror game, like not like video game, but like,
Mhm.
like real life psychological kind.
Oh no, no.
Well, it's called the Cat Lady. The Cat Lady is this woman who had a cat. You tell the story of the Cat Lady,
Hmm.
and you will wake up, like you will get up with scratches on your back.
That.
Like you won't feel anything or anything. You just wake up with them.
Yeah, I'm always afraid that my and this is talking to Dark's thing about. He said never screw around with mirrors. I hate looking up at mirrors. Like when I brush my teeth and I like spit in the sink and I look up, I'm always afraid somebody's gonna fucking be there.
Yeah, and like you're gonna have to punch a hole.
Yeah, or something.
I have the worst experience. So I was in the seventh grade in middle school still, and I had a very stupid uh, student I knew. This one guy I knew. I'm not going to mention his name right now. I'll just call him A. But A had a dumbass idea of trying to summon a demon inside the locker room through mirrors and having all the lights being shut off. So he got his other friend, we'll just call him T, and T switched off the lights along with him one day when they were going to try to call upon this demon. I thought, whatever, they're going to call Bloody Mary, it's not going to work. No, they call upon some arch demon to come and slash people's backs to make his presence known. I was in the stall trying to take a dump, and he does
Ah,
this number, right? I'm about to get out. And right as I reach over to like reach above the door frame to grab at the hook that held my gym bag, he starts giving the incantation, and every person in the locker room got claw marks and slashes across their back, except for me. For me, I ended up getting a slash across the fingers that were dangling right above the edge of the door, that were still being concealed from the mirror. Like
oh
the
man.
rest of my body was concealed from the mirror. None of my legs received any marks, but I ended up receiving a quick flash and slash across my fingers, which scarred over and are still on my right hand to this day.
I would die. I couldn't.
I actually I got the best of it. Some guys got slashes all the way across their back, from the top of their shoulders down to their kidney.
No, thank you, man.
But, like, I've got another experience. Like, you know how
I
when
had never cussed before around anyone, but by the time the lights came back on, I was just like, what the fuck was that for?
Freaking Dark.
Everyone looked at me like, "Hey, did you get scratched? Only on my hand. How did that happen?"
but like have you ever heard of the thing if you look at a mirror too long, you'll start seeing shit?
I think I've heard something like that. Yeah.
Well, that's real.
That's why I don't stare at mirrors, bro.
Oh,
Trust me, I did it, and you wouldn't believe the kind of shit I saw.
You do not look at the
nope.
mirrors for too long, bro. You begin seeing things.
With
No,
the
man.
lights off. Do it with the lights off.
No, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm good in that department, man.
Trust
I've
me, I was 12 when I did this shit.
yeah. When it comes to shit like that, I can't like put myself through that. Like I can do tarot readings, stuff like that. That's no problem. But when it comes to really specific things like, hey, let's go play with a Ouija board, let's go out into the
Fuck
woods and
that.
start screaming, yeah, no, no.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I could do the stuff that I did, but that other stuff, the Ouija board, girl, I'm not doing that.
Mm-mm. Nope. Now, if you wanna record it and send that to me later, go for it, man. But I will not be in the same house, and I definitely will not go back into that house.
I know. I would if I found one of my if I had a daughter or a son that had a Ouija board, you better believe I'm gonna be burning that board.
I'd burn the son or daughter with the Ouija board. Ouija
Oh, trust me,
board.
I probably would.
Hey, there's some things that are forgivable. That shit ain't forgivable. Like
Nope.
you want to bring drugs into my house? Fine, whatever. Don't you be bringing that other shit into my house. I
Like,
don't cross that
I have
spiritual.
a spirit attached to me, and I know how it can feel. But someone be touching that Ouija board and start talking to this shit. I
Nope.
want to smack the hoe.
I like my.
Deadly, don't smack yourself.
So he's got the.
I'm not a hoe. I'm a slut. There's a difference.
Okay, sluts.
Oh, that's the both of you though.
Yeah.
Not you,
My-
Ghostpaw. That's the both of you.
You know what, Rainer? Me and you're gonna fight.
Popcorn here. Get your popcorn here. No, I've had a one out of body experience because I was thinking about what Deadly was saying earlier. I used to sleep. I was still living in the tin can. Like I've had a lot of really shit happening in that trailer. But I made a pallet near the cooler because we had a swamp cooler, and it was balls hot during the summer. So what I would do is I'd make a pallet right next to the cooler, and I'd get all that fresh cool air so I could sleep. Well, I woke up one early morning, and I was laying down. I was laying on my back, which never happens. Like I don't think I've ever really slept on my back. I can't do it. I'm a really big guy, so I have to sleep on my side. So I woke up and my eyes were wide open, and I'm looking up, and I feel like my body's just being filled with energy. Like I can feel it coming from the outside of me, but I have to like push it back. I have to keep it at bay because I feel like if I let too much of this stuff in, it's gonna burn me up. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the way it felt. And then all of a sudden, I feel like this detachment, and I feel like myself lifting up, and I keep going. I don't stop. I keep moving up forward and forward through the roof, up above my house, and then I'm pretty far up into the sky, and I'm like, snap back into reality, and I shoot right back down, and I wake up, and I'm like gasping for air, and I can't move, but it was the weirdest fucking sensation in my life. It's never ever happened to me ever, or since then, but that was some crazy shit.
The worst out of body experience I had was just me floating above my bed, me smacking at my ceiling fan and realizing, hey, I could smack my ceiling fan. And then I just decided to fall back into my body, and my eyes I forced them awake to see the fan moving, and I thought, huh, that's really cool. Back to sleep. I just don't know. I was just in that derpy mood. I could have done so many things, but I just decided to smack my ceiling fan.
I would go and just I would just go and smack my ex just like you broke up with me. I could have been your life. You could have been a sensation, but no, you had to break up with me.
Hell of a way to get back at a person.
I know who we're bringing up next Friday night stream during the Fight or Give Up segment.
Jeez.
In this corner, there's deadly horror. In the next corner, his ex-girlfriend.
Dang.
Fight or give up.
Dang.
Damn, Daniel.
Back at it again with the
I
white
thought I
shirt.
took over that meme.
Oh, there's some fighting going on here in the comments.
Oh, really?
I thought I had damn deadly secured.
Damn deadly.
Come on then, Lizzie.
Yes. Damn, son.
I'll be leaving here at 12 o'clock my time because
Yeah,
I'm sleepy.
this was gonna be a short short little stream. I just wanted to give everybody an update on what's going on, what to look forward to. So I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with me. Hopefully there'll be more of this going on. Those of you who have a Steam and who would like to join me during the live stream when we play games, just hit me up. I will get you my Steam info. I'll put up in the description below later.
Let's do some scary G, my friends. Yeah.
Wait, until I get a mouse, I can't do that stuff.
Well, I mean, I'm going to continue to do it, man, so...
G-Mod.
I will put a cap if there's too many people, but more than likely, I don't know if anybody else would want to join.
All I know is if we're doing Halloween prop hunt, I'm in. Yes.
Wait, we should do elevator source.
Oh my god.
I'll look up some stuff on here, and we'll figure out what we want to do. More than likely going to be Left 4 Dead for a little bit.
Ooh, Left 4 Dead. I don't have Left 4 Dead 2, but I will be getting it soon. Question though, are you gonna be doing Overwatch by any chance?
I don't think so.
Then I probably won't get it then.
Okay.
I'm preoccupied with other games coming out.
I think the game is interesting, but I don't know if I'm that interested. I don't really like mostly games.
The mechanics look good, but I mean, for a Blizzard game, it doesn't look that interesting. The game I'm actually looking forward to coming out this year is Battleborn. That one looks great. Mm-hmm. It's essentially it's made in the same fashion that other 2K games have been made. More specifically, one of my favorite games of all time, Borderlands. Yeah. This is going to be a next level version of Borderlands, and Borderlands was already over the top. So I'm very excited for the new classes in that game.
Lizzie and the writer, I was trying to get a hold of you guys earlier to invite you to the stream. I apologize for not being able to get to you guys soon enough. Next time. We'll get you guys here next time.
I can give you Lizzie's Facebook.
Yeah, I think I have her on FB. I'm not sure. I'll check and go through. Clown never got on, did he?
Stop arguing in the chat.
Stop fighting. Take it to the DMs.
You know what? I'm gonna go off on a few viewers here in a minute.
As my friend puts it, make love, not war.
Yeah, who's yeah, it's just.
I prefer to do both.
Aw, Crow.
Let's just calm down and not get in each other's faces. We ain't World Star, guys. We are not World Star Hip Hop, okay?
World Star!
Comedian Rainer was like, World Star.
Oh man, I went off like World Star during that stream on some of those people they brought up, man. Like freaking bringing up crazy YouTubers. Like I forget who they brought up. Oh yeah, they brought up that one reacting scum, Blasphemous. I'll whoop his ass. I'll whoop him with that fucking mop he keeps in the background. Dirty old moppy looking ass. I'll give him some fucking hair with that mop.
I got a question.
Him on the floor with it.
PewDiePie or Markiplier?
PewDiePie or Markiplier? Like to fight or just like hang out with, chill?
In a fight.
Well, it all depends on whether or not like you want your reputation up or you just want to have a fun fight. You want a fun fight, go Mark, because even though he's short, he's beefy, he's strong. If you want to go rep, you fight PewDiePie. PewDiePie, he got some freaking magic up in that piece, dude. 43 million subs, and he got a full 8-track list of people he works with. Like, I mean, come on, is it really that big of a like comparison? Like, really? Like, I love Mark. Mark's great, but I would take on PewDiePie just for the opportunity.
Who would win in a fight, Markiplier or PewDiePie?
If it's like a straight fist fight, Mark's got it. If it's social media, Pews would dominate.
I don't know, man. Mark's pretty freaking thick. I mean, you've seen his work. I mean, like, he's pretty strong.
Like, if it's a straight up fist fight, Mark's gonna win hands down. But if you go by just like, if you go YouTube fighting like how H3H3 and Leafy did, Then it's gonna be PewDiePie who wins, hands down.
Lori would definitely win hands down. Knock a brother out is what she thinks.
Okay, who would win, me or Ghostpaw?
I don't know. Like Ghostpaw used to do security. I mean, Deadly is pretty stocky himself, but I mean,
All right,
like,
guys, hold
you
on.
got Ghostpaw.
Everybody who's arguing in the chat right now, let's just cut our losses. No more back and forth. I'd appreciate if you guys stop fighting, you know.
Yo, how about this, Ghostpaw? How about you ban the motherfucker named Moonman because he kind of pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's just leave it as it is now. Let's just squash it. Let's not go any further with this. You just chill out. We only got a few more minutes of this anyway, and then I'm gonna have to be calling it because, you know.
Yeah.
Plebeians. That laugh though.
I'm about to be a published writer, and not even I would use that word, honestly. Yeah, I was talking with Great Lakes Publishing, and they're interested, but at the moment they're not willing to publish because their printers are not available to them. They're essentially going to be opening up for submissions in the fall, so I'll have to wait off until then. But it gives me more time to add more to the collection and modify my novel adaptation of the voices, which I've decided after running it through with Nate Nader, Nat Nader on his channel, and seeing how people receive the final part of the story, I will be creating an all-new ending for it. So if you guys didn't exactly like the ending or want something even better than the one I had in the original story, please be ready to buy the book here in the coming months because that is going to be something that will blow your minds wide open. I still might keep the character that you all have learned to love / hate, Legion, but there needs to be a massive overhaul on the ending. I apologize for the ending, by the way. It was never a good idea to reference a rather failing plotline. I love the plotline and the idea of the purge, but it just seems so non-intrusive and so unrealistic. It really doesn't seem like it would ever truly come to fruition in the real world, and it was my mistake for trying to make it seem like it would. So, but it's all it's all in a good try. It was never meant to be something fully great or grand. I never actually expected it to win in the first time when it was actually narrated by MCP. I never expected it to, but it was just a fun little experiment I did. But I'm glad that a lot of people did enjoy it for the most part, and I just want to make it better. I want to make it better. I want to add more. I want to really give you the full story of Rob and everyone else involved in his story, and I want to truly outline what he is like and the reason why he is communicating his story the way he is. So please be ready for that.
Yeah, Butthead, I'm asking you to stop, not anybody else. I'm asking you to stop. I'd appreciate it if you would. You guys gotta leave that shit at the door, or don't come into this den.
I like biscuits.
I've been waiting for someone to say that this whole fucking time, yet everyone keeps bringing up that shit about.
I like treats.
And it really.
So let's just leave it all at the door. Take care of it on your own time. Please, not on my time.
I'm not gonna lie. If it's not anything with chicken, I probably won't eat. Like it's chicken.
I love chicken.
Yo, I want to say one thing. Next time I'm on a stream or anything and someone says anything about corn, you fucking ban him straight away.
Okay.
Not even I say it, and my favorite kind of tortillas are that kind. So hey.
All right. Just leave it as is, guys. I don't wanna be a jackass and start banning people. It's not what we're here for. We're here just to have a good time. That's it. And get some good laughs in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But anyway,
Back.
those of you who are here, I really appreciate you guys coming out and showing your support. You guys keep your eyes open for the gift card giveaway and the T-shirt that's going to be coming out soon. I'm going to be putting a video up soon about all the rules and stuff, but I'm giving you guys a heads up. Hint, hint, one of the videos, a crucial video, is going to be first before the announcement, so you guys are going to get to jump on that. So somebody will have to go back and look for that clue, whereas you guys will already have it. So that's because I appreciate you guys coming to support my channel and watching everybody here. Thank you so much, Crow, Deadly, Rainer, and everybody else who's here. You guys are awesome. I appreciate working with you guys. I love doing work with you. Hopefully there'll be more collaborations and stuff going soon. I apologize for not having anything up recently. It's been really hectic. I know I've been saying that a lot recently, but a lot of changes have happened in my life, pretty drastic too. So I appreciate you guys hanging with me, and please stay tuned for more stuff because it's just only going to get better from here. You know what I mean? I think if we can keep building this strong community, we're going to be able to rock a lot of things, and we're going to be able to achieve a lot of things that I'm hoping are going to turn out good, not just for me or your guys' channels, but for everybody. Because I love making this kind of content for you guys. I love working with everybody else. So it's just, you know, it's really looking up, and that's really great because I needed something like that. I needed something positive in my life, and I hope that this positive energy is going to touch you guys and make your lives just a little better. I hope we can continue to help each other out and, you know, just be the wolf pack that we are. So that's right. So, on a lighter note, I think we'll go ahead and cut it for now. So, Deadly, thank you. Crow, thank you. Rainer, thank you guys so much for coming in. Lori and Lizzie and anybody else who didn't get to make it into the live stream, I'll totally hit you guys up again soon. So, yeah, keep yourselves on notice. Usually it's going to be Saturdays. Today was just a postpone. And one last time, for those of you who are celebrating Mother's Day today, I hope you guys had a fantastic day. If you're still celebrating it, please hope it's a great one. I know some of us can't celebrate it for one reason or another, or we don't. But to everybody else, you know, right on. All right, so hope you all have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys.
My bed is calling my name.
I want to make like a special slogan.